All right, we're back for the Blast Off tournament. We're in the weekend round. We're in the backside. I'm in my practice account. And I folded like a cheap watch on the front, or a cheap chair, a folding chair. Dunner shot a 6.
It's all about the backside, though.
It's all about the backside. Dunner shot a 16 on the front, so he's on track. You got to shoot better than the 32. We were, and during our short break here, we were had some questions, and one of the questions that I have is, how are they counting? Like if you shoot a hole in one on hole number 6 on that par 5, that's a condor, but it posted as a hole in one. Or if you get into the tiebreakers where somebody shot 3 albies and the only thing you got better was that condor, does that condor trump the 3 albies? Do they even count it as an albie? Like if somebody shot an albie on hole number 6 and you got the hole in one on hole number 6, does that still count as an albie? And the game's been out long enough. We were talking about the code on that. I mean, it's just one if-then statement. Like, if this happens, then it should post out condor instead of hole-in-one. It would be a lot cooler for us. But Dunner had the point of when it's spinning, waiting to get on the hole, the pro tips say, your shootouts, the score in the shootout doesn't matter. We don't do shootouts anymore, so it amazes me that they haven't taken that out or changed that tip, right? I mean,
how long have they had no shootouts for?
Yeah, it's been, at least a year or two. We haven't had shootouts. I'm totally against that. I think that every single time we go out on the course, we should have the opportunity to win a chest. And I used to, it's part of my 77 why my win percentage is only like 53% because I forfeited like 1,500 matches. But the deal is I kind of felt like I was giving back to the community. I'd just give somebody a chest, and let them win it and do the deal. But we're not winning chests out there, and the whole deal is that we should be winning chests, but we're not. All right.
And coins.
Bring back shootouts. Hole number 1.
So if we have shootouts in tournaments, I'll play pro again.
Hole number 2. All right. I'm gonna go for the green. I'm going for it this time. I'm gonna try and get up. I'm gonna try and get a hole in one here. I missed it on the front.
It's tailwind too. So.
I was in the perfect spot on the front, but we had wind that was going from the left to the right, and that particular type of wind, and the ball's going like this. So where is it affecting the ball? So I ended up hitting it perfect. Here's the flagpole, and I was just on the outside edge of the cup, and I started off on the left-hand edge. So, and it was a 3.6 wind. So I mean that should have. So like, where did it affect it? And that wind is hard for me to adjust on those types of shots. It was,
and you also want to be left of the pin. If you're trying to aim for the pin on this hole, you want to be left of it because once it rolls out on the green slopes like left to right, heavy. It'll bring it right up close to the pin.
I'm bringing I'm going to bring a quasar. And I'm bringing my ape.
Yeah, you want.
All right, I'm ready.
You want a low wind for sure. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
Hold on. Back. Okay. Yeah. I thought I was ready, but I wasn't. No, I'm ready.
3, 2, 1, go.
I got no dots. Got no dots? You got dots? I got dots?
Yeah.
Come on, another Dunner. There we go. We were doing like a plus 15, plus 20 on the drive.
I think I'm just going to do 10.
Another Dunner goes first. Extra mile.
Rinks.
See if Dunner can get it in the hole. Get a hole in one on the par 4. Hole number 1. That would pick his round up. Hitting it perfect. You were just short on the front. It's got to look. It's going to roll
No,
down.
not quite enough.
Not
The more
quite.
top spin.
I think that's exactly where you were at on the front. Like it needed just a little teeny bit more before it broke. All right. All right. Now I'm going to have to do the... I'm going to have to do the 3, 3, that's 3, 6. 3, 6, 2.5 rings. Hitting it perfect. I have a limited ball inventory, so I've got to conserve my balls. Oh, I got the scoot.
Oh, hit the roof.
No,
Oh,
I'm in
right.
big,
Sorry.
big, big trouble.
Oh, shit.
That does not look like it's very far away, but that is a max overpower putt right there, and I am not a great putter, so as everybody who watches the channel knows, everybody's got to be bad at something, so I'm bad at putting. It's a matter of taste. You can either get really good at long putts or you can get really good at hitting it closer to the hole. And I would rather hit it closer to the cup. Hitting it perfect. That might go in.
Okay.
Woo! Saved myself there. If that would have been 2 more squares, that would have been, it wasn't full max overpower. It was only about half overpower, so yay, yay. Hide your eyes. All right, let me get my trusty dusty calculator on this one. Because
Starting to move
1.3 times the wind plus 0.2. What's the wind going here? Oh, let me back out. Okay, I'm
pretty much straight to
I am using a navigator. Cut the wind down just a titch. Okay, now I'm ready.
One sec.
Now I'm ready.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, I'm spinning. No dots. No dots. We are not in the queue.
I got dots now.
You got dots? I got dots. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Get back out.
I'm going to back out and get back in. Now it's taking forever to get back in. Okay, I'm back in. I'm spinning. Come on. Give me some dots and give me Dunner. Let's go. There we go. I got dots. Another Dunner. All right. It's 1.3 times the wind plus 0.2. I go first. Let's do the wind first. 3.9. 5.7, so it's 5.27, so it's 5 1/4 rings.
Can't get in, so when I time out, I don't have to worry about getting hole in one the second time.
Well, let's not time out this time. That was
That's a good idea.
That was long last time, so 5 1/4 rings. Let me get lined up a little. There's 5 1/4. Ah, shit. I don't think that was enough of a wind adjustment. I'm going to lean just a little. Hitting it perfect. We'll find out. I think I pulled at 5 and woo! In the hole.
Boom.
But I'm glad that hit the flagpole because that sucker was going to go for a wild ride. Wild ride. I did not pull it enough. It's so hard for me to see down there because you're so far down in that hole. That's one of the benefits of where you're hitting up on that rough bump. So I'm doing a 30% because I'm way the hell down in the hole, and Dunner's doing a 20. And the thing I like about his shot better is that it's easier. If I had some low wind balls, I think his shot's probably better. The only thing I don't like about Dunner's shot is he's only like a half a ring. Well, he's a ring away from the transitional surface, but it's so damn close. If you don't make a good wind adjustment, you are effed. Faux show.
2 7.
You better get it off.
Again.
You need
You
to.
gotta be kidding me.
Oh,
what
man.
in the fuck is wrong with me? Oh, well.
Well, at least I saved you that time. And you saved yourself last.
Oh my goodness.
You saved yourself last time. That's twice. 2 times on that hole. Timing out. What's the deal?
I like had that one right dialed, and then I kick around. I don't know what the hell.
I am 4 strokes behind where I should be. That's the deal. I am in a deep asshole. I need to pick up every freaking hole in the game. Which way's the wind blowing here? Got wind blowing with us. Let me think about my ball inventory here. There's a couple holes here that I'm using a katana on. And I don't have enough gems to buy any stuff, and I tried to buy a pack earlier and it won't let me buy a pack, so I'm going to bring a Titan only because I can't afford to use the 2 katanas that I have, and I have 1 hole I'm using a Kingmaker on, and I can't afford to use that Kingmaker except on that hole. So Titan it is, and I'm using my number 3 bag. I want a Rock and a Guardian. And with Tailwind, I need to make sure that I'm 1 ring. I want to be 1.5 rings off the red line, and then take the wind out to the cup.
I can't believe I did that twice. I even said I was going to do it, and I did it.
Well, the deal is you let it go by 3 times. I thought you were going to catch it on the first one or the second one, but
I should have.
You like to hit from the left to the right, and so
going to the left.
Yeah, so you're saying when it's going to the right or to the left?
From the right to the left, yeah. See, on your screen it would have been backwards. It always does that. It's like mirrored.
Well, the deal is that I don't always hit from. Typically, probably 70% of the time,
I should have hit on the first time.
I hit it when it's going from the left,
I knew that.
and the needle's going to the right. But I'm not. I don't want to get married to one direction or the other. And sometimes I'm like totally off. My timing's off on one side, so I'll switch, and it'll usually get me back on track. So the game isn't as much like it used to be, but when the game first came out, it was very glitchy. Like you never wanted to hit. You wanted to hit more on the odd ones. So there was it'd go 1, 2, 3. You wanted to. The game kind of forced you to hit from the left to the right if you hit early. So like if you want to hit on the 3rd time by, the 5th time by. But if you waited longer than 5, then you could kind of go to either side. And one of the things that Tommy used to talk about when the game first came out was like he found that if he could set his shot up faster and be more prepared, he could let the needle go by and the needle would settle down. Because when the game first came out, it was really, it would like take jumps. It was a lot glitchier than it is nowadays. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
3, 2, 1, go.
Okay. I'm spinning. No dots. No
Dots.
I got dots. And I got Dunner right off the bat. Look at that. I see that picture you're holding that guitar. I keep thinking Eric Clapton every time I see it.
I wish.
All right. Max 3 and a titch. Two 5, and I'm going to do a 3. Get some curl to bring it back to the fairway. Hitting it perfect. I think there was just a titch of overpower on that. That's right.
A whole titch.
That's right where I want to be. I like to be right in there in between those 2 shadows. I do not want to press my luck on this because I've seen a bunch of people do it this week, and if you were long, you were screwed. And it's not that you can't get up there and still get the birdie, but the thing is the shot coming into this cup from distance is like, it's super low percentage. I've made more albies on this hole than I have eagles from the front. Like if you have to recover and hit up to the front of that, I don't make that shot very often. It's tough coming into this cup. Hitting it perfect. I thought I got down to the last freaking second on stuff, but you were down to this on my screen. It's like down to the 0 every time.
That time it was like
max backspin and one side spin. Okay, and I want to be. I hit it a little farther forward than I normally do. I want to be right there. There's max overpower, and that's too much. So I'm going to bring it back from the red line about 2 rings. I'm going to take the 3 out.
Your angle's bad there.
Hitting it perfect. If I'd hit it perfect on the front, I think that sucker would have went in. It would have been close.
When you pulled the window that time?
Yeah.
In fact, oh no. You were, it was like way to the right.
I actually hit.
It was like a.
That little bit.
Like 1201 or whatever.
That little bit extra I hit forward there on the drive screwed me. It put me. That's the deepest I've been in that all week. I wasn't really too worried about the angle right there because I don't think of it as an albie hole. I just want to get up there and get an eagle, and then I screw up and overshoot it with 90 backspin. Probably would have been better off where I was at doing the shot that you're doing because I got better ball guide with that Guardian, and it had enough topspin.
Oh, didn't quite aim high enough. I need to grab an extra one here somewhere. Either 4 or 8 or 9. Sorry, even 7.
I'm going to hedge my bet totally. If I hit anything great to the left here, I'm screwed. Hitting it perfect. In the hole. Recovered. That would have been.
In my personal opinion, I think you let it go too many times.
Well, on rough and sand ones, I have, like, I like to release my rough and sand ones on. I like to release my sand wedge on the 11th time by. And I like to release my rough ones on the 10th time by, and I've had more success on 11 and 10 than any other, like, because it gets to a point where it on my screen it just settles down. But if I don't have enough time to get to it, then it's always a crapshoot. But like if I have enough time to let it go by to the 11th time on the sand wedge, I actually have a pretty high percentage of hitting perfects on those. But I can tell you, like the 5th time and the 9th time by, because I have to release sometimes because I run out of time trying to set the shot up. But I have like if I let it go on the 5th or the 9th time by, I never hit it perfect ever. I know automatically it's not going to be. It's like I'm in trouble. But the clock's running out, and I'm like, okay, I just don't have any more time. I got to let go. Are you trying to say that maybe we're superstitious or something?
No.
Hole number 4. Is this hole number 4? It's hole number 6. This is that other par 3. All right.
Yeah, I'll do a quick practice tee shot here. Just because I've had 0 success.
Are you doing a practice shot?
Yeah, I'm just going to do one really quick and then forfeit. If I can get a quick opponent. Probably.
Well,
you know what? Fuck it.
Which way's the wind blowing? All right.
It's a little bit of headwind right to left.
In this hole, I was doing a plus 30% with the katana times. And I was right there on the front. I was just a little short. I left myself short.
But you used Quasar in the front, and you still were able to make it up there.
Yeah, but the deal is I don't like where I had to set it up. I had to pull it too far to the right, and I'm in too narrow of a part of the... The Quasar's on a little flatter area.
What you're saying is you're chicken shit.
I am a chicken shit.
Okay.
That's right. See, you got my dogs all riled up now.
The dogs are going after you. I'm a chicken hawk.
I'm a chicken hawk. All right. Are you ready?
Yeah. 3, 2, 1, go.
Spinning.
Dots.
I got no dots. I got dots. I got another dunner. Another dunner.
It's just easy. Don't have to do no extra work.
Well, and it's getting later in Finland too,
going.
so Finland will probably work for us if we play our next accounts right after this. We maybe get matched up every hole. Look at that. And with this wind, the area that Dunner's sitting in down there is a lot safer.
Okay, I'm going to do this at plus 60. Max play.
Hitting it perfect. Get in the hole. Get in. Yeah, that's got the graphic. It pulled off right at the end. That's exactly what it did to you on the... Didn't it do that to you on the front where it weaved off right at the very end? Boy, 3 times 4, 5.2 rings.
I should have did plus fucking 70. I did plus 60 at maximum there.
All right, 5.2 rings. Let me get set up so I'm... Okay, there's...
Fuck, that means I gotta get
5...
number 8 or number 9.
2. Hitting it perfect. At least give myself a look. Get in the hole. Get in the hole. Then we did the exact opposite that we did on the front. On the front, you were just off on the other side, and I was just off on the left. And this time we're at this hole is like neener neener neener. You guys suck. I was out on a course one day, and we play there all the time. It was where I was in the men's club there, and I knew the groundskeeper, and the groundskeeper and the course marshal were going around, and we were playing fairly early in the morning, and they were changing the cup locations. And we got on hole number 2, which was a par 3, and he pulled up, and we had just started setting up, and I was going first, and I was all set up. And he pulled up there and was like, he said, I'll wait for you guys. I'm going to change the cup location. And I was like, why don't you go ahead and just change the cup
I know where
location
the story's going.
right now? And that way you'll be ahead of us because there wasn't really anybody else on the course. And I said, go ahead and just change it right now and we'll wait. And that way you guys can get ahead of us and you won't have to dink around with us for the rest of the day. And so he's like,
And
yeah.
you hit right where the old hole was.
Yep. And I freaking went up there and I reset my shot up and I hit. My ball ended up right where the old cup was at before he moved it. And I was like, you got to be shitting me. I got the previous hole in one.
Just put it on the scorecard.
I was out there with my buddy Don, and he got a hole in one on hole number 8 on that course. And we were playing a threesome. It was me, him, and another buddy of mine, and he got the hole in one on it. But there was a guy out there one day that was hitting in front of us, and he was out there as a single, and he had a hole in one, and I saw him do it because we were on our tee, and I was watching him while my buddy was making his putt, and I saw him shoot it, but they wouldn't count it because a single person out on the course doesn't have any standing. That's not part of the deal. You have to, and so he didn't actually get to count. Obviously on his scorecard it was a hole in one, but he didn't get on a little plaque inside the building where you've hit a hole in one.
No witnesses or anything yet.
Well, and I went over there and talked to the course when we got back to the clubhouse and told him, hey, I saw him do it, but because he was playing by himself, that's not. Yeah. So that was his deal. Hole number 14. What is hole number 14? Is this hole number 5? So hole number 5 is the. Which way's the wind blowing here? It's blowing with us. Oh, this is hole number 7.
Middle par 4.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm using a katana.
Oh yeah, straight on tailwind again.
I'm using a katana.
Been pretty good wind the whole
and a
round
big
here.
tapa. Seemed like there was. Okay, I got it. Got it. And I'm doing a plus, because it's tailwind, I'm doing a plus 20 on the wind. 1.2 times the wind. All right, I'm ready.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
Spinning.
Oh no.
You want me to back out?
I got Ikator.
Oh, that is not right. That is wrong, man. Who the hell does this guy think he is? He's screwing up the whole freaking channel.
Right in the middle.
All right. Three, 2. Oh, it's 3-1, so that's a 3-7. Big topper's 2.1 per ring. So that leaves me 1-7, so it's about a ring and 3/4. Curl out to my pink line. Hitting it perfect. Slow down.
Sorry.
That's all right. All right, so from this spot, 20%. It should be a mid club. Should be a mid wedge. See if my opponent can get. And the deal is that my opponent with an extra mile, they could take the same exact shot that I took from the other side over here with that ball and achieve the same. Now they look like they might be trying to get on, because if they leave the
Perfect. Plus 20 and bringer.
Now, if they leave the wind in and they put some overpower on it and they don't end up in the rough or the sand on the other side, like, what the heck are you thinking, dude? Come on. I mean, if they hit that, I mean, that's exactly where you were aiming. Like, why didn't you put, like, if you were going to do a shot like that, why didn't you put on, like, one backspin? What the hell were you thinking? That always cracks me up. Equals divided by 2.4.
Oh,
1.95 rings. 1.95 rings. Let's see if I can get lined up with the wind here. There's one. Slightly less than 2. Hitting it perfect. Get in the hole. In the hole. And I was trying to do the 0.95. I ended up pulling 2 instead of 0.95, and I damn near overpulled it. That shot works. That dog will hunt. Now my opponent is in an excellent spot here. It's literally
that's how I didn't wait for the fucking
hit it perfect, and they're in the hole.
I hit it the first time.
Did you get it in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course I did. Come on.
Come on.
I better check and see. I probably need to clear some chest over here. With all my fantastic.
And they're so close to the hole. That's got to be an overpull.
Okay, no, I have one.
Let's hit it perfect. Come on, hit it perfect. If they hit it perfect, I think it's going to be on the left-hand side of the cup. If they hit it great to the right, it might go in. Now that was 2 rings great to the right. But my opponent's drive shot, it cracks me up sometimes. I'm watching them and I'm like, dude, like that's going to go in the sand. I just don't see how it won't not. It's going to go in the sand. Okay, hole number 15. Okay, this is
it.
Okay, all right. Let's see if I can just get up there. I don't have any. The deal on this hole is I really like to play this with a power 4 ball, but I don't have any, so I'm going to play it with a Zerk. I'm going to pull out my Zerk on this. Which bag am I using here? I got to figure out what the deal is, because I tried to buy a pack so that I could get some gems, so I could buy some balls, but it's not letting me. It's not letting me.
Did you have a problem like last time too?
I've
like
had it's something on there for like I because when I'm in my 77 account, it doesn't give me. I don't have any problems in that account. And the deal is, what's funny about this odd account is I can't. Not that I wanted to. I like the photo that I have. I like it when you're out on the course and you see my little tag out there, and it's basically me pointing the shotgun at you, trying to intimidate my opponent. But that's on a Facebook account that I've been locked out of. I can't even get into that Facebook account. It's one of my many, and but it's still active because it's still drawing the photo from there. All right, are you ready?
Yeah. 3, 2, 1, go.
I'm spinning. Come on.
Dots.
I got no dots. I got no dots. I got dots.
Oh, I got Elmo.
Oh, you people need to get the hell offline.
So
maybe I need to go a second before you.
You need to go first or something.
Yeah, I need to go first like a second, because I'm like a second or 2 before I get dots. These people in Finland need to go to bed. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning there. Don't make us switch to a different country, damn it. We were on Mexico the other day, and we got all 9 in a row. We were tagging it. The thing with the Power 5 ball is you can overpower that sucker. I'm going to take the wind out. That's 3.
Again, I need way more curl than that.
I think I'm going to end up
That would
over.
have been really nice if I would have curled it more.
And I didn't put enough curl for the 2 rings grate to the right that I hit, but I can't believe. I'm right where you were.
I'm almost pin high when I'm on the fucking fairway. That's so good.
I'm right where you were out on the
If
on
you
the
believe
front.
that. I somehow managed to skirt the rough.
I did skirt that rough over there. I'm in exactly the same spot you were in on the front. I hit it 2 rings great to the right, and that was but I barely made it. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's good. That's that's great. That should be good. That dog will hunt. That'll be all right. That'll work.
50%.
Where am I at? My club. There's Max. I'm about mid club, so it's
1, 2.
1.5 rings. Let's see where that put me. Yeah, that's good.
And I still hit great. And I still went in because it's in that here.
Hitting it perfect. In the hole. Woo! All right. At least I'm back on the Albie track on that. And I almost didn't pull it enough. I just did a straight up adjustment at mid club. The only thing that saved me there was I had the speed right. On the front, I swirled the cup.
Does that remind you of your high school days?
Swirling the cup?
Swirlies.
All right. Still got I got to pick up every single hole that's here to have any shot at all of getting up towards the top. I mean, I've took myself out of any shot, but I could still at least get myself at least do myself proud here. So hole number 16, I got to get the guts to get it on this. Let's see which way the wind's blowing. We got headwind.
I'm in 43rd.
Like, let's see where I'm at here. What do I got? If I just finish out, it would be 2, 3, 4, 5. We got to get this one, so it's 5. So that'd be 31. So I got to pick up one other shot just to give myself even a shot at and at the 32. I don't have really good tiebreakers in this account. I only came out of the 30, which is funny because I shot a 17 on the front, and then fell apart in the back. So what is it? 2, 4, 5. So it'll be 31. So I got to pick up one shot, and I've had 0 luck at all this week on hole number 8, but I have had a lot of success on hole number 9. So really here, I just need to get the eagle, and we have headwind, and I'm gonna bring out one more power 5 ball. Why not? Extra mile. Let's not overshoot this. bums me out. My buddy Scooby doesn't play anymore. He'd log into my account once a month and buy me a pack. All right, are you ready?
Yes.
You want
So
me to,
you go.
I'm going to go
what's in it
first. I go first, and then you like a second behind me, 2 seconds. Okay, ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1, go. I'm spinning, no dots. I got dots.
Dots.
And I got Graham Jr. right off the bat. What the hell are you people doing up?
I think it's time to move again.
Yeah, I guess we're going to have to move. Screw you people. Yeah, we're in a VPN in Finland right now.
Forever now.
Three, 5. I'm gonna do. Do I have enough to do a 2-ring pull? I don't. That puts me a little in the power. Hitting it perfect. Let's see how if I got my top spin power stuff wrong here. I did this the other day, and right on this bounce, it took and I ended up in the rough. It pushed me off into the rough. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I brought a big ass ball out so that I could make sure that I could get an easy eagle on this, and I ended up in the rough. Now I got to recover. It's because I'm not on the same. Dunner and I aren't playing the same hole here. We're not on there. 4, 4, 4.
Holy shit. I fucked up here, I think.
I'm in the rough on the left-hand side, way up by the cup.
Oh, me too, yeah. I don't know why I fucking got 10.
I hit it perfect, and I mean, I don't know what the deal was there. I don't know what the deal was, but I can make this shot. All I got to do is hit it perfect. El Perfecto. And I got my perfect glasses on, so I'm ready. I'm trying to hedge my bet there. Trying to give myself, if win's a factor, then it'll push me over. If it's not a factor, I might have 2 shots. So hitting it perfect. And we'll see. We'll see. Right on the edge of the cup. Woo! In the hole. Recovered. Tried to get greedy and ended up almost not getting the eagle. Going back to that hole number 1, that hole number 1 missed chip, which I've made I don't know how many times. That hole is going to haunt me. I think with a 32, I'd probably be in the, I don't know, maybe on the weekend round, maybe top 5.
Oh my god.
31, maybe top 10. Maybe. Now my opponent damn near missed that. And they were in the perfect spot.
What a shit show that was.
Good luck in the tournament. All right, on this hole right here, I'm taking a sniper and a navigator.
All right, we should start going to the west again.
I want to switch to well, what time is it in Finland?
Well, I suppose there's only 2 holes left, but fuck.
I got like 75 tabs open here. Yeah, it's 3 o'clock in the morning in Finland. I mean, come on, people. It's freezing cold, and you guys are up at 3 o'clock in the morning. Well, it is a Monday there, so. Well, you would think that there wouldn't be a lot of people up at 3 o'clock in the morning. You want to try Germany? We had a lot of luck. We had a lot of luck on the German one.
Yeah, let's go back to Germany.
It's not. It's probably not that much. What, an hour? I think in time. I think it's an hour. So. All right.
That's enough. And then if you're up for another account.
Yeah, I got to play my 77 account. I'm warmed up now.
We can go to like UK next.
Okay, you ready?
Did you reset already? That's good.
Oh no, hold on. Let me reset. You're right. You're right. What the hell was I thinking? What was I thinking?
You weren't.
And so I'm gonna
quickly make a bag with my sniper.
The problem with this hole right here is that I'm coming at it in a different way, but I keep not hitting it perfect on this freaking hole, so I have no idea. So I keep doing the same shit, but the deal is I've only hit it perfect in there once, and then I made a change, and then I haven't hit it perfect in there since, so I have no clue.
I'm gonna go straight at it this time, because I don't know.
I never have any luck at all going straight.
I didn't make it that way. I only made it going using the backboard once, but
anytime you use the backboards, and there's some holes where there's a funnel if you use the backboards, and that's a different story. But this hole right here, I have no idea. So I'm just gonna play. I'm gonna keep dicking around with what I'm doing. And okay, you ready?
I'll go plus 40 minimum. Hold on 1 second. Okay. Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
I just wanted to see that.
I got dots. You have dots?
Back out. Back out.
I backed out. I'm gonna get right back in. I'm spinning. No dots. No dots. Come on. Come on. Dots. Dots. I got dots. Another dunner. Look at that. And 17.5% at Max Club, even though I'm at Min.
Done. Whatever. I do my head. It's like 3-2. I'm gonna give myself enough. I'm gonna take the window.
Well, really, you didn't.
Yeah, what?
Yeah, I mean, like
I should have used backboard.
I don't know. This whole fucking sucks. This whole blows.
Yeah, it does. Actually, at one time, just for shits and giggles, I was doing a rough bump off this end of this fairway. Rough bump, bounce over to the fairway, and then roll up.
Three 3.1, 3.64 rings. Here's 3, 5, 6, 4 exactly. Hitting it perfect. Wow. It's like the second time all week I've hit it in there perfect. And I did a 17.5% adjustment, and I'm going to be off to the right. I overpulled it. You can tell I overpulled it because I almost went in on the shot. And I've done a 10, I've done a 5. Like if I did a 5, I underpulled it. If I did a 10, I overpulled it. If I did, and then I'd go back and I'd do a 10, and wouldn't hit perfect, and it was all over on that hole. I wish that I should, what I should have done is I should have seen if I could do a dunk with my Guardian.
You might as well. Right?
I'd have just as good a shot. I'd probably have a better shot. I've made a lot of dunks with my Guardian. I used to do that with Mike, and I think I did it with Kyle when they first started playing because they'd need coins, and we'd go out there and play. And I told, hey, I'm going to play dead serious until we get on the green, and then we'll force shootouts because we want to go out there and practice do the shootouts. But when we get to the shootouts, I'll do dunks.
I did the one Milano par 3 where it's like way the hell downhill. There's like 3 different roughs and fairways or whatever on a par 3. Me and Kyle were playing friends, and then we weren't talking or anything, but just lined up for a dunk. So okay, I get what's going on here, and they actually made one. It's pretty sweet.
Okay, which way's the wind blowing here? Yeah, I think you can get over there with a power 5 ball, and I'm not sure that you have to do a lot of overpower.
You can.
I don't think you have to do any overpower.
If you want to land before that bunker, lone bunker, you don't have to do any overpower to get there, I don't think.
I want to see what it looks like. I may go back to my normal shot.
I do think you don't. I don't think. Okay. That's a weird thing.
You ready?
Anyway, yeah. 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh. I was like 2 seconds behind you. Finding an opponent. Come on. I need dots. I got dots.
I got dots.
And I got another Dunner right off the bat. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. .48. We've been doing plus 20 on the drive. Yep, 2.8. 1.2 times whatever the wind is, divided by 1.5.
Oh, jeez.
Oh my God, that was like, dude, I can't believe that was a great. You're in big ass trouble.
What the fuck was that?
What was that?
Not paying attention. Nah, to make an albatross to make an eagle.
4.2. It's 5 rings. Divide or 5, but divided by 1.5. It's 3.36 rings. There's 3.36. And I hit a 1 ring great to the right, which I don't think will kill me.
1. On my screen, you barely hit great. But you hit it on the right side.
Yeah, and I'm a little short of where I've been, so I don't think I only put on like 1 topspin there. And I could have handled 2.
It's all your fault.
I know.
You told me to try this shot.
Well.
Can't be my fault.
Can't be your fault. Shit, go for it. Go for try and do an overpower thing and see if you can get up there and clip the rough and get on 1. I'm making the Albie.
No, not possible.
I'm doing a straight up shot to the cup. Now what's going to be?
That was easy.
Yeah, and you're in the spot that I really want to be in, because right there you're in max. Well, for me that's max grizzly, but I'm gonna be. Well, I got a power 5 ball, so.
Oh, that's short iron.
Or
yeah.
Short iron, max hornet. Bring that a little to the right. Right there, 4-3. I'm just doing a max adjustment. There's 4.
1-1.
3, exactly. Oh, fuck. Oh, that was anticipation there, man. That was bad. That was bad. Perfect. That would have been in the hole.
I think
It'd have been super close. I've made that twice this week. And but today I did not hit it perfect either time. Is that mid club?
I'm thinking so. Oh, it's just shitty. Oh, no.
I would play that 2.5.
No, oh, fuck.
Now you have a little bit of time. Oh. That will be way right of the cup. Damn it. Damn it. I wasn't able to save you. And coming in with a 31 is not...
Another epic collapse.
I'll be lucky if I make the top 10 with a 31. Got to have a 32 to be in the contention. I think a 32 is probably like a top 6, 8. And I didn't come in with good tiebreaker, so a 31's I may be in the top 10. Maybe.
60.
No, I'm in 13th. 32's
35.
32's are all the way down to 12th. And let's see, let's see where the 33's. 33 start at 5th. This is exactly, and the second was with a 35.
I'll get one more count.
And top is a 35, so that's the whole deal, is you're not going to get anywhere. You got to have a 33 before, and even here we got Ghost Rider in 5th with a 33. No guarantee, and it's all about brackets. Odd always is in really hard, not, I wouldn't say hard brackets, but super competitive brackets. So when you get up to the top, there's not going to be 1 or 2 people at 32. There's going to be a bunch of people with 32 pluses. Top 31 so far. We got almost everybody in here's played. Yeah, there's a few. We got a few people that haven't. So looks like a top 20 with a 31. Very nice. Very nice. And that was my practice account, dinking around, screwing up some shots. So hopefully we're going to take I'll post these 2 videos, get that ball rolling. We're going to take once again, if you guys play D&D, this time we're going to take a long rest. And we're going to come back and we're going to kick some ass on our main accounts. That's the deal. I keep peeking. I keep peeking in the weekend or in the opening rounds. And Dunner keeps peeking in the weekend rounds. And you've won a bunch of banners here in the last couple months. I mean, you've won a bunch of tournaments.
Meh.
Couple. I haven't won shit because I keep posting winning scores in the opening or in the qualifying round, and in the weekend round just falling apart. So, all right. You got any words of wisdom to pass on to everybody?
Don't fry bacon with your shirt off.
Yeah, those are words to live by right there. Those are words to live by. And don't get into a beer drinking contest with a German. Those are words to live by too. All right. Yeah, and we want to thanks for watching, everybody. Be safe. Hopefully everybody had a great weekend round, and we will catch you in our next accounts. Bye.